she's like, there's a woman out there that wanted to know if the Leadville guy was here. So I went out, and it was this woman. She was getting a Father's Day gift. She needed my expert opinion on some golf attire.
Did she want you to sign your page on the Primal Blueprint and the CFE Endurance book?
I think they took me out of that final cut on that one.
I thought you ended up in one of those.
I think it was just like the original draft that maybe like some people, there might have been like maybe a first edition that a couple people
Dude, we
got.
seen it at Barnes & Noble that one time.
Was it in that book in Barnes & Noble? Really? All right. So.
And you're blowing it. You should be carrying these books around with you, dude, and it should be under your credentials on fucking on social media. Like, how many books are you in, bro? I'm in like 10.
I gave Timmy Primal Endurance to give to his dad because I had it. I was gonna give it to someone, and I just never got around to seeing them. And then we went and saw Timmy, and I think he said his dad had shingles. And I was like, he was telling me he was eating like a shit ton of kale and some other, stuff. And I was like, he might not want to be eating that raw, that, I don't know. If shingles is like gout, if there's fruit reactions to it. But I know that fucking, raw kale cannot always be the best for some people. And I was like, I bet you he's probably not eating any fat. I was like, give him this book. I'm like, tell him to look on page 108.
I like it.
Yeah.
You need to have like 10 more of those books, dude. Just be handing those out like they're fucking gift cards.
I have a couple of the different articles and stuff I have on my SIG file and my sign off on Gmail. So, but nothing's more than. Well, I guess Primal Endurance was last year, so I guess I'm not that dated. I still got content.
Plenty. We got audio files now. Live and live in color.
I mean, I was on CrossFit.com several times. I said as like a D-list celebrity at one point. Traveling around with Life is Prescribed.
That and a dime, kid.
Yep. Get you a cup of coffee, not even.
Just letting you all know, people know who the fuck I am. Coast to coast and everywhere in between.
That's it. Be a snowflake.
Glisten. Watch me glisten.
Like Maynard, bro.
Like Jim Airey, bro.
It's like Maynard says, man. Bro, who do you got for fucking Holloway and
Aldo?
Decision?
Yeah. I don't want him to win. I want him to lose. I can't stand that dude.
You don't think Holloway can beat him?
No. He really hasn't impressed me too much. Who do you got?
He beat Frankie. Frankie beat him, right?
Did they fight?
I thought they fought a while back. I thought he beat him and then he went on a bit of a run.
Connor beat him.
And then maybe he went on a run until he fought Frankie. I could be wrong. Could just be talking out of my ass. Was there any other fights on that card I wanted to talk about?
I don't know.
I thought there was another one I want to get your opinion on. I didn't even realize Nate Marquardt was still fighting.
He's on that card?
Yeah. I think he's fighting some Brazilian dude.
Frankie never fought Max.
No.
No.
Have you been following that Aaron Pico kid?
No. I know he's getting ready to debut, and I know he's been training with Eddie.
Oh, Eddie Bravo?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
That kid would be deadly on the ground.
Well, some top guys can't say he's pretty tough. Some good grapplers say he's not getting subbed.
Yeah, dude, are you kidding me? A wrestler? We've seen what wrestlers of that caliber do to high level.
It's different though. There's a lot of ins and outs, man. If you don't know where to put an arm, if it's different.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, Nick Catone made that dude Sergio cry, and he was a brown belt.
Yeah, but that dude Sergio's base was wrestling. He was a wrestler at heart, and then he started doing jiu-jitsu. You're always going to lose to a better wrestler in that case, unless your jiu-jitsu is just out of this world, which it wasn't.
Right. I see your point.
Man, I don't know. I just, through my journey of jiu-jitsu, I learned, yeah, you have good positions, and you can take most guys down, but if you don't know where to put an arm, or especially if you're fucking with legs, dude, if dudes are coming at your legs, it's a whole nother world. There's no wrestling that's going to get you out of that.
I'm not saying, like, just a straight wrestler. I'm saying if you take a guy of wrestling caliber, like Aaron Pico, and then you put him with Eddie Bravo,
he's going to be deadly.
He's going to be like a BJ Penn status black belt. Like, if he puts that much effort into it, no problem. That's the kind of athlete that he is. Oh man, what else you got, dog?
I was looking to see if I could. There's a chick fight on that card. The chick that used to live in New Jersey, Claudia Gadella. I don't know who she's fighting now.
She's fighting that Brazilian girl.
Yeah.
With the Skrillex hair.
Yup. What do you think of the Chris Cyborg thing?
What, you mean the fight?
No, her hitting that chick at the...
She's stupid. She gets what she deserves. She gets what she deserves.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about that.
And I just found out today that they're not even in the same weight class.
No, that chick's 115.
Dude, she gets what she deserves.
Yup.
If she fucking gets deported, then she gets deported.
Right? I heard Chael talking about that. I was like, no, like, yeah, you get deported when you do shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, I have not invested much time in listening to her interviews or anything like that, or any of those podcasts she's been on, or I just heard, obviously what she's done and been punished for, and then just like her stance on how she's been treated in the UFC and stuff, and Dana White saying that she looked like Vanderlei Silva in a dress and heels.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. I think it might have been before she was in the UFC, but he said it.
She was bitching about that?
No, but someone brought it up on a podcast.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, and then I saw the clip of it today. It was pretty funny. But is there any other fights on that thing?
Nah.
What are you grateful for, bro?
My life.
Right
grateful that I got an awesome brother that sharpens me and pushes me, and I'm grateful I got an awesome best friend in Kyle Stakowski, and and I'm grateful that I got Gucci, and I'm grateful for the Georges, and I'm grateful that I'm in Southern California. Whether training or not, I'm happy. I'm happy, regardless. What are you grateful for?
Regaining range of motion in my triceps. Dude, I'm healthy. Running is feeling better. I've got people in my life that care about me, support me. I've got two little pains in the butt sometimes that go for walks with me in the morning. They're on like a straight up routine, dude. They know once they hear the coffee getting ground, they come down. They know it's getting time, almost near go time.
That's awesome.
Come waddling down, yawning, doing some stretching,
doing some cat dogs.
Yeah, for sure. I'm grateful for flat earthers.
Stop. Don't bring that on this podcast.
Dude, it was so awesome. But I think what it comes down to is what I thought about before I jumped on here with you was like, I don't give a fuck if it's flat or if it's round, dude. I've got bigger
the fuck's it matter?
I've got way bigger things to worry about. Like, whether it's round or flat, I'm fucking on it, and sometimes that fucking freaks me out in itself.
I'm trying to figure out a career here, okay? Let alone
you think
what the
I
Earth is.
Give a fuck about how the gravity affects the water and what should be happening or isn't happening, or fucking if the North
Or if there's
Star
more land out there that we don't know about. Like, I haven't even seen the land that we fucking know about.
I haven't seen the land that I know about.
Yeah, why the fuck I care if there's hidden land? I'll get there when I get to the other shit.
There's monsters in the ocean.
Have you seen them?
Donald Trump is the president of the United States.
Yeah, for real.
Well, yeah, whether it's flat or round, they're gonna blow it up. So, what does it matter? We're gonna fucking run it into something else.
It's all mind masturbation. It's just to delay the fact that you're gonna fucking die one day.
Yeah, I mean, that fucking stops me in my tracks sometimes.
Every day, I can't even move. Fuck.
But it wasn't, dude, it wasn't until it was that whole fucking whatever age that is, 10 or 11, when I had that fucking seizure.
Yeah.
I remember Lorraine brought home fucking a Nostradamus fucking
book
documentary or fucking hoo-ha fucking on VHS, and there was like some fucking like science fiction writer dude like Orson Welles.
L. Ron Hubbard.
I forget who the fuck the dude was, but he like narrated it, and it was like, it showed like all the things that he wrote about or whatever that he predicted, or how they tied it into his prediction. I'm 11 years old, you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking blowing my mind and freaking me out at the same time. And like, at the end, it's like his doomsday prediction that there's going to be like this Middle Eastern, prince or something that's going to rise up and blow us off the face of the earth and this and that. And like, ever from that point, it was like, oh, this is coming to an end at some point. Like, and, I'm going to be alive for when this whole destruction happens. And then ever from that point, like, I've just been terrified. And then that was probably in, August or September, right around the beginning of school. And then that was the same year I had like super anxiety about going to school. I